Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to BrokeRock Season 6. This is Episode 5. Last episode, we got all of these villagers. Well, we got some of them ready. I don't remember if I had them all or not, but now we have them all set up. I said I was going to do mostly librarians and toolsmiths, but I added a few farmers. I added a weaponsmith, a shepherd, and a Fletcher. And then also an armor, I think. Is that what you are? Yeah, armor. So yeah, we'll see what we get from those guys once we unlock them a little bit more. But today, I think I want the iron farm. We'll try to get rid of all these cats hanging around and try to get everything to spawn above in the correct area. But in order to do that, we're gonna have to dig out some of this. I think this goes straight down, yeah. So we're gonna get rid of some of this area, get that going, and then we can put all the beds in the right spot and try and get some iron golems spawning. So I'm gonna dig this out and build the spawning platform for the iron golems and the cats. I almost said sheep, but definitely not sheep. And then I'll join you back once I have that in. It should hopefully go pretty fast. The hardest part is always the villagers, and those are done. I'm hoping I need to break that bed and move it. I'm hoping that it doesn't screw things up when I break it, but I guess we'll find out, and hopefully we have iron shortly. Alright, well, iron farm is done. We are getting lots of iron. I've just been working around the base and dumping out the flowers and rotten flesh and arrows, all that stuff. The only thing I keep is gunpowder, which we do get occasionally. And there is a slight issue that iron golems do spawn down in this area. I think somewhere over here, but I just put a bunch of leaves to block it, and then they do spawn one more area somewhere over here, I think. I just haven't quite figured it out. But it's rare, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. And then in between clips, since it has been quite a while, Jax and Kai dropped off some stuff for me. I got a brand new set of diamond gear, some iron, which I don't need anymore. Awesome tools, name tags, golden carrots, a bow, and all sorts of good stuff. The elytra is nice, because this is our armor right here. I didn't go with a diamond chest plate just because I planned on doing the elytra, so no big deal there. And if we jump down, we also had a visit from Lovedust, and then as you can see, I dug out the whole middle here. So I'm getting pretty good at jumping all the way down to the bottom. I have died many times just trying to get down. So yeah, we went into the nether to help Lovedust collect her things because she died and couldn't really get to it. So she dropped off an elytra, she did some in-busting. Got some rockets and shulker shells. So we'll go ahead and pick this up. Do we have anything in here? A little bit. So we'll head up and sort these things out. And then we will continue on. Yeah, let's bring these up and continue on. One thing to show you is the skeleton spawner is off. I knew this would happen at some point, and I was like, by the time we dig all this out, I will have a plan on how to get that working again, but I don't have a plan. So it's just sitting there right now. Whole bunch of drops just hanging out up there. We can go get them at some point, but I really don't need it since we can use the villagers as our little XP farm rather than the skeleton spawner. So if we ever need bones and that, we could just go pick it up from the chest. And if we need more, we can set something up temporarily until I can figure out something more permanent. But yeah, we'll figure that out another time. So time to collect these two things and get them all sorted and put away. Okay, I'm all suited up. The only weapons or tools I traded out was the diamond sword, because it has looting 3 and sharpness 5. Mine had looting 2. Knockback was kind of annoying. Bane of arthropods, I don't really need. And then the gear, I changed all of it out. So we got some good helmet, good boots, good leggings, and then the elytra, all with mending. So all is good there. I am gonna heal up or mend up my diamond pickaxe. I thought we had more emeralds. I must have spent them doing something else. So let's go ahead and trade this for paper. I would like to get a paper farm going. So let's go ahead and just do this. And that's all the paper we can trade with. But good news is we have armorers, toolsmiths, and all that. And lots of iron. So we can go quickly trade with you. And you. And you. Make sure we collect all of the orbs. You two. I think most of these guys are all traded to the max, except for, I think, the Fletcher. We don't really trade with him because, I don't know, we don't need arrows. We don't have arrows. I guess we could have had arrows, but I throw them all out. So yeah, Fletcher, we do have sticks a little bit. I don't know what you give later. I remember looking it up and was like, oh, that could be useful. Or maybe I didn't even think that far through. Anyways, pickaxe is basically healed. And I don't know if that was there last time. I filled that in. Pumpkins were not there last time. I may change those to melons. This is our bamboo farm. This is our wool farm. I am super lost. I don't remember what I've done and haven't done. It's been so long. But yeah, a lot of work went into this. A lot of work went into that. And that's about it. Okay, let's take a nap. This is our bed, just so we don't screw up the... Where am I? Here we go. Just so we don't mess up the iron farm. Daytime, they will start to produce iron again. And I can come up here relatively safely. There's the creeper waiting for me. So yeah, I'm always checking around me when I come up the stairs just to make sure I'm safe. I have blown up a few times. So here is the iron farm. The mobs do end up walking into the iron farm and get stuck. Eventually they get beaten up by an iron golem or attack me. And the cats, I guess they eventually go away too, with the iron golems fighting skeletons or creepers or whatever. And I never know how to decorate the top of these. I've tried in the past and it always ends up looking not great, and then I take it down and I just leave it like this. I do like the look of that, but I do always want to do something to make it look a little better. So if you have any suggestions or ideas on how I can do that, let me know. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.